Morning. Today is a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. I just want to start off with that. Man, I've gone through all kinds of shit in my life. Recently, I've had some struggles, but I gotta tell you, all the work I put in, staying clean and working my program, and then the struggles happen, and I prayed through it, shared about it, did these videos about it, it's all paying off, man. I got the most wonderful news yesterday that somebody's going to go get themselves some help, and somebody else got to be there to get them to where they need to go. And it just goes to show that I can be a beacon of light for people. Like, there's so many things in the last 24 hours that have changed in my life, almost like a fucking spiritual awakening for me. And it's like, when I was in treatment, all these things happened that were just working out like the right way. And then, my journey has been like that too, but it's been more of like slowly. Some of it has been really hectic, all these things I've gone through. And, like last night I got to make a real amends and be there for somebody, and also just be there for somebody. I woke up today feeling good about that. And there was nothing like weird about it. It was just being there for somebody. And then today I got to be there for somebody else who's off to their journey. And it's just like, instead of hating on people, I was able to be there for people and not make it about myself. And yesterday maybe was the build up to the end of what I've been going through, and I'll take that build up over things that used to happen. And so now I feel like I was crying this morning with tears of joy, because people are taking care of themselves, and people are safe, and people are, and I'm not sitting here judging anybody now, or, and I say now because, fuck yeah, I did. Those are my character defects, and that's my shit. When I'm judging people, or when I'm thinking people should do a thing a certain way, or whatever, like, fucking who am I, I'm not in any fucking place in my life to be telling people, like, no, this is how it needs to be done. I'm here to let people know that you can do it. A fucking cheerleader, like, that's what I am. That's what I need to be. I'm not gonna get anybody better. Nobody's got me better. Like, I gotta look within that, I've gotta look within that. And so I'm in a very, very, very good place right now. And I felt joy on the way to work, and I just couldn't stop letting it out, and like, I had to give my thanks to God, to my higher power, because it's all just working out. And when I turn my life and my will over to the care of, and I really do that, I don't just say it, it's amazing how when I take my hand, when I loosen my grip, and I take my hands off the steering wheel per se, or I listen to the guidance, and this time I need to take my hands off the steering wheel, really, I needed to hop in the passenger seat and say, can you please drive? Please. you know? And I believe my higher power does that. Sometimes it's like, hey, let me hop in there really quick and let me just show you the right route. And I'm sitting over here like, no, please just sit right here. Sit here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, but no, I need to show you. And he's like, you're not trusting me. So go ahead, let's go. Go ahead, get off this exit. I told you it's not this exit. But you think it's this exit. And I get off the exit, it's fucking fucked. And I look over and I'm like, please help me. And my higher power doesn't say, no, motherfucker. I told you. So now you go through it. It says, whenever you're ready, I'll take over. No matter how fucking bad it is. I'll take over right then and there. How many times do I gotta hop out the seat? You know? Until I can actually sit in the seat, drive my car, and let my higher power tell me, okay, now make a left here. Now make a right here. Without me questioning it. You know? And so, yeah, I had to get out this damn seat for a little bit. So I could look at my actions, so I could look at my mistakes, so I could look at my bad decisions. And so I could make them right by doing right and making the proper fucking amends. Not that fucking half-hearted fucking resentful bullshit that I've been doing. You know? And so I'm truly grateful for today. I feel like this marks the real halfway point of where I'm at for my first year. And that's me taking my will over, saying, okay, this is where I'm at. Let me rewind that. I feel like I'm in a good fucking place today. I don't know what tomorrow looks like. I start saying shit like that, and then all of a sudden fucking tomorrow's all fucked up, and I'm like, well, it's not the fucking halfway point. You know, like, it's amazing how I can fucking talk about letting my higher power in the driver's seat and then immediately take the fuck over. But, I'm learning. And luckily it's quick enough, or at least that was, And I just want to I give thanks to my higher power. I give thanks to these people that are around me, supporting me the right way. Some are mean, some are nice, some are needing, and some are doing the right things, and there's some areas of my life that are fixing, and I'm really grateful for that. Really grateful for that. And so I'm gonna take today how it comes. Yesterday I went into work like fired up, and then like I hit this wall where I was just numb again, and I don't feel that way right now. I feel grateful. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for my recovery. It's awesome to do a gratitude list when you feel like things are working out, instead of having to do them when things aren't working out, which is when you really need to do them too. But to feel the feeling I'm feeling right now, as I'm grateful that I have my kids, and I'm grateful that I'm going to be at work on time, and I'm grateful that certain person's cleaning today, and were able to help somebody go on their journey so they can get clean. I'm grateful for the phone call yesterday, so I could just say my bad parts, and also be a little more understanding. Tradition 3, and not go right back to the way I used to be. so I could just be a good friend for people and more understanding. And so like I just feel like a lot of chains were stripped off of me today with multiple people, a whole at once. Like it just felt like I felt lighter and I wasn't carrying so many burdens. And I'm in a good fucking place right now. And I'm so happy. I feel happy currently, right now, this second. I used to say like happiness is progression and gratitude is joy. And when you combine the two, when you actually combine the two, you'll feel this sense of euphoria, you know. And I only imagined what it would feel like, but I feel it today. All of these dots that connected, from me not making enough last month and having to rely on my income tax money to what, you know, like all of this, and then like coming off of like it's all back, you know, like, and all because I'm trusting. And I'm fired up, man. It's like I haven't even had coffee yet. Like I'm supposed to be fasting today, and you know, I'm on that path. I didn't eat anything. And I think I'm gonna make today my fast day, and then we're gonna try tomorrow. And I heard that by day 3, you're not gonna be in like this crazy, you know, where you have to have it, and then it'll give me a way to be connected to my higher power better. And I'm doing it for multiple reasons. Sure, it was a cortisol thing I wanted to try out. So I made yesterday kind of a shitty day. You know, I ate like all these weird things like snacks and stuff, but also I heard that when you fast, it gives you the ability to really be connected to your higher power. And like I'm gonna watch for it, because it's not gonna be failure if I don't do it. If I notice that like I'm not able to function at a high level at work because I need to, I may not continue it. So it may be one of those things where I'm like, I'm gonna try it now, and if it has to be a weekend thing where by day 3 is, you know, my Tuesday, I'll do that, you know. But that's not to open the door for me to not do it. I'm gonna just give it a good go, and I'm gonna record it on here. So I'm calling myself out in a sense where like, hey yo, I'm gonna try fasting today, and if I don't do it, or if I fail on it, then I'm gonna let you guys know that, hey, it didn't pan out the way I wanted it to pan out. Now, you know, I know they say burn the boats. This isn't like I have to fast kind of fucking thing. This is just a conversation I had that sounded like something that was worth trying. And so I was told bone broth, water, and black coffee is all I could have. Now I know that, well, I've heard that a real fast is just water, but I'm gonna try the bone broth, coffee, and water today, and I'm gonna see how that works out, because I think that like that would be the initial first fast, if I can call that like the first fast that I've done. And we'll go there and see how that goes, and we're just gonna see how it goes. I didn't go buy bone broth, but I can go for lunch and scoop it up at any one of these supermarkets. They carry it, and it sounds so gross, bone broth, like that just doesn't sound good at all. I gotta be honest with you, like I don't understand why I would want to drink juice from a bone. My mom used to open up the bones and eat the insides of them, and I just thought it was different. Mom, I'm sorry, but yeah, I never talked to you about that, but that was weird. But yeah, I was suggested by somebody who was into fitness, and they did, you know, wrestling and stuff, and I'm gonna take their advice, and today embarks that, because I feel so good, and because things are working. Why not take this energy level that I have and all of this and move it forward with that? So I'm gonna do that, and look, I'm gonna be able to get my video at 15 minutes. So yeah, it's like cool, man. Everything's fucking good for today, just for today. well, for today. I didn't want to say just because what if it's good tomorrow? And like I don't have anything lingering right now. It feels relieving, and I did all this stuff, you know, going to meetings and stuff. And I went to a meeting last night, and it all worked. And so I'm just gonna keep doing this, and we'll see how it goes. You know, I got these Madeline fingers at my desk, so I gotta get those out of the desk and bring those to the kids. The little shortbreads. They're good, man. Customer gave them to me. But yeah, can't eat those today. And so yeah, today's gonna be a great day. It already started off great. Did my prayers too before I did this, and while I was doing them I was crying, man. That's like some spiritual shit. But here we go, getting past the marker that I wanted to be at. So you're wanted, needed, and loved. It's working. So if you're wondering if it does, it's working for me, man. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I was not like this, you know, a year ago. I don't think I've ever been like this, and I had some time. So doing this shit is helping me. Maybe it'll help you. Give it a shot. And I love you, whoever. And if you don't know me, come meet me. I'll show you. I won't be as intense if I show you. Yeah, we got this. Peace.